What's going on, everybody? This is Goofy Rexy. I hope you guys are all doing well. Listen, y'all, there's some characters in Marvel Strike Force raids that your brother just can't stand. A brother just can't stand them, you know. It's so difficult, and they just function differently than the characters that you have on your team. In today's video, guys, we're going to be discussing the top hated and disliked characters in Marvel Strike Force raids. These are characters that you should try to make sure that you try to take out as soon as you possibly can when you're going against them. And guys, we're starting right now. Actually, this list, by the way, is in no particular order. If you want to know what raids I'm doing, I'm currently doing ultimus 7.1 right now. That's the difficulty that we're doing. And pretty much basically for the most part, the teams that I use are the symbiotes, full symbiote team, or I tend to use a team with Ultron, Minerva, Maw, Yo-Yo, and Black Bolt. So some of the, and like I said, for the most part, by the way, let's talk about it. I am able to kind of go all the way up to Ultimus, the Ultimus node with no issues. The symbiotes do struggle on some of those boss nodes, but with the other team that I just mentioned, I am able to go all the way up to the Ultimus node with pretty much relatively no issues here. That's pretty much basically the only place that I ever die is when I get over to the Ultimus node with that Ultron team. But the first character on my list here is Loki, the puny god, the god of mischief. Can't stand the brother. Yeah, turn one, mind control. He's fast too as well, so he's always going to get this off. For the most part, you're not going to avoid this. Applying defense down to the primary target for 2 turns, by the way, not just 1, but for 2 turns. And then mind controlling another character, and then he has the opportunity to mind control a second character too as well. So I told you guys I have Black Bolt on my team, right? Can you imagine how much it sucks when Black Bolt is the one that's mind controlled and then he attacks a character, let's say, who knows, my Yo-Yo or my Ultron, and then when he kills that character, what happens after that? They can't get revived by Minerva. Well, let's say he kills Minerva. Now my heals are done. Yeah, I got one of the Ultron's bots. I got Maw who can do his ultimate ability. But seriously, Minerva is a key. Minerva is a key to that team to be able to continue to heal the characters on that team. So Loki, hate him. And there's some nodes, by the way, where there's multiple Lokis that you got to deal with. The Ultimus node with the puny god node with the Hulks and the Thors. Hate that node. There's also a node with 2 Lokis and then 2 Mystiques in U7. God awful node. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. The best way I try to deal with Loki, just try to kill him. Just try to kill him. Just kill him. Kill him right off the bat. Doesn't matter who else is there. Just try to kill him, because you don't want him to even do that turn 2. Because turn 2 is where he summons other Lokis, they gain evade, and then he stealth the entire team. You don't even want to deal with that, bro. So you want to take care of killing Loki. I should say bro or sis, by the way. You don't want to deal with Loki, with multiple Lokis stealthing everyone, and then you can't even get to the rest of the characters. Time is a factor. You don't want to waste attacks, things like that. So please kill Loki right off the bat. Next character on the list here is Mordo, Baron Mordo. Bro, that turn 1 to heal block Demons of the Denic, I can't stand it, man. Like I said, y'all, I use Minerva a lot on my team. So here I am thinking, all right, I'm about to be getting these heals. I'm about to be killing people, and then I'm about to be getting these heals. And then guess what? Here comes Mordo with that heal block, with that ultimate ability. Don't like it. Best thing that you can do. Oh, never mind. Let's not even talk about the best thing that you can do. What about that special ability that stuns or could blind your team? Yeah, dude, love that. I don't like Mordo. And by the way, that heal block, that ultimate ability, for whatever reason, in raids, it slaps. It does damage too. Like, it does a little bit of damage. Not only does it hurt your soul, but it also hurts, well, I guess just you. But whatever, you're getting my point. Mordo is just one of those characters, man, that I absolutely cannot stand in raids. I don't know why he's like that. And honestly, you got to kill Mordo right as soon as you possibly can too. Or if you're using characters that can ability block, that's good. If you can stun, Mordo as well, that's also another good thing to do. But ideally, killing him is best, because the more characters that you kill, he also heals from those characters too. And then if you kill Mystic characters, he also gets, he heals he heals, but then he also gets ability energy to himself as well, so that he can do, you know, that heal block again. So you want to try to kill him right off the bat, man. He's a debuff king. You want to get him out of there. The heal blocks are the biggest ones that bother me the most. Next on the list here is Drax. Oh boy, this auto taunting fool. This auto taunting fool can prevent you from getting to the targets that you really want to get to, like a Mordo, like a Loki, right? Like characters that you really want to be able to take out in this game. This is what he does. He prevents you from being able to do that. So Drax is a problem. You want to try to take out Drax as quickly as you possibly can, or at least slow him down. But you first have to clear the first initial taunt off of him. The first taunt is going to be big. You want to clear that taunt off of him if you possibly can. There are some nodes and raids too as well, where there is Mantis. You know, when Mantis does her basic attack, that she's also going to give deflect over to Drax. So the best thing you can do is try to make sure that you have a character that can take off that initial taunt, then maybe potentially slow him or ability block him so that he doesn't do his fast reflexes, where he gains taunt, and then where he also gains a counter, but he then also gets defense up. So he's even harder to take down once he does his special ability. So you want to try to take out Drax as quickly as you possibly can, or clear those debuffs, slow him so that he's not a factor, because you might not want to waste attacks on Drax. Once you clear off the first one, if you can slow him, then he's going to take longer for him to get that second taunt on there. So you want to try to take out Drax. You want to try to clear that debuff off Drax. Have characters that can do that right off the bat so you don't have to deal with him moving forward. Next character on the list here is Mystique. Similar to Loki. It's really similar to Loki because remember, Loki does the mind control, defense down. Mystique also as well, you know, kind of same similar situation. She's going to attack 430% damage. She's also going to take an enemy or take a character from your team. Then she's also going to increase the damage output that character is going to give, and then she's going to attack, you know, one of the characters on your team. Like I said, if you have a Black Bolt on your team, once again, Black Bolt could kill a character. And then you can't revive that character, could kill a very important character on your team. And then on top of that too as well, if she does gain evade when she does that ability, and then prior to that, she also gains that evade on spawn. So which makes it even harder, right, for you to take her out. But you have to take her out right off the bat. Like I said, there's a node in U7 where you have 2 Lokis. You also have 2 Mystiques. Very, very difficult node for you to deal with. You got to target and focus down the Lokis. You got to target and focus down Mystique also as well. You know, you're probably going to have to waste the basic attack on Mystique and then try to use some other characters, you know, ultimate specials, whatever you can do to try to take Mystique out. When I use the symbiote team, I typically, you know, stun her, you know, also to try to deal with her that way. Mystique will also gain stealth. She'll also give herself stealth too as well. So, you know, if you have Scream, you can use Scream to, you know, to target one enemy, and then, you know, if there's an adjacent target that does have stealth, she'll also clear her stealth off because she clears her ability too, and she can attack targets who also are in stealth. So you want to try to find a way to try to take out Mystique, because yes, you don't want her to do the shapeshifter ability. Right, I get that, but then also she does clear positive effects. She can also steal positive effects, you know, too as well from your team. So Mystique is a really kind of sleeper, sneaky toon that you want to try to take out as soon as you possibly can, because she's rather dangerous when you're facing her in raids. Next character on my team is character on their team. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I wish the Miles on my team worked the same way that the Miles in raids works, because the Miles in raids does damage. I don't know what it is about this ultimate ability, but the Miles in raids, he does damage. Why does he do so much damage, y'all? I don't get it. That web blast can, number one, first of all, the web blast can disrupt a character. I told you I'm using Ultron. So if he's gonna disrupt Ultron, I can't even gain the positive effects on Ultron that the bots will give him, right? If he's gonna do that, and I can't, he's just preventing my team from doing certain things. You know, my Black Bolt can't gain evade, stuff like that. My Yo-Yo can't gain evade. Things like that will happen if there's a Miles on your team. He also gives defense down. You know, also as well on his turn, it's random, but he can give defense down. On spawn, he goes into stealth, and when he goes into stealth, he gains a 50% increased dodge chance. Oh my God. Yo, Miles is a absolute problem. I didn't even talk about the fact that he can, cut your speed bar down by 50%. Like I didn't even talk about that aspect of it, but Miles is an absolute problem, y'all. I don't like Miles. The disrupts, there's a lot of things in his kit. He has such a phenomenal kit that, can really, really do a lot of damage to your team. Biggest thing that I try to do with Miles is if I can clear the stealth, absolutely great. That's the best thing that I can possibly do. But try to make sure that I have defense up or something like that whenever he's attacking. Because like I said, he is going to do some damage. It's going to be annoying. Have somebody that can clear those negative effects off a team. Emma works really well if you're using Emma if you can use Emma on your team, or just anyone in general. Like even if you're in the lower level raids, you can use Groot. Groot is a cleanser that can clear some of those debuffs too as well. So just try to find a way to kind of work around Miles here. Try to clear, like I said, try to clear the positive effects. Big AoE attacks can still work. You can still dodge them, but big AoE attacks can work too as well to try to take down, Spider-Man Miles also. So just beware of him when he's on a raid team that you're facing. He is going to do some damage that's going to hurt your team. And he's going to do some things that are going to hurt your team. So try to take out Miles as quickly as you possibly can. Like I said, this is becoming a list of targets that you want to try to take out as soon as you possibly can when it comes to these raids. The next character on this list is Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange he's not a very high health character, but he's a character that can do a lot of crazy things to your team that can really hurt you. Well, in fairness, the biggest one is really the fact that he can flip debuffs, flip positive effects, not flip debuffs. He can flip positive effects on your team. And typically, if you have a lot of things like defense up or whatever, like you're going to have, you can potentially turn those into bleeds, and bleeds are very big. How those can turn out to be, when you're facing Doctor Strange, but also he does revive also. So he does revive other characters. So you want to make sure that in nodes where you have two Doctor Strange, you can see who's in a raid, right? If in a node where there's two Doctor Strange, you want to make sure that you kill the first one and immediately, and you want to try to kill the second one immediately too, because if you kill the first one and then the second one drops later, the second one can also revive the first one, and then typically that first one can then revive somebody else. So you want to try to make sure that you kill, as quickly as you possibly can. Obviously, if you do have Black Bolt on your team, then if you're killing the initial Doctor Strange with Black Bolt, it's not really an issue. But in general, you want to try to take out Doctor Strange first. He does also do, offense down with his basic attack as well. So you want to try to take out, like I said, Doctor Strange as quickly as you possibly can, every single possible time that you can. And in general, like I said, that can be hard because some of the nodes with Doctor Strange, there are some Draxes, so that may become a little bit more complex. But general, try to take out Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is super aggravating though. Super aggravating when he flips those debuffs, man. I don't like it, brother. I don't like it when Doctor Strange is there, but try to take out Doctor Strange as soon as you possibly can. Next character and last character on my list, we're going to do some other honorable mentions, is Vision. I wish, don't you just wish, by the way, that your Vision could actually dodge the same way that the raid Vision could dodge? Like, wouldn't that be like kind of sexy? Like if somebody did like an AoE attack and then your Vision dodged it, and then they try to target Vision again and then he dodged it. Like, wouldn't that be cool, bro? Like, yeah, it doesn't happen that way though. Not like the Vision that you face, because listen, you're gonna do about 9 targeted attacks against Vision. You're probably gonna land 3 of them because he's gonna dodge about 6 times. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what's in this man's system. Oh yeah, Infinity Stone. But listen, the point is, I don't understand why is it that this brother gotta dodge so much. I gotta see the stats on this dude, man. I gotta see the dodge chances on this dude. But Vision is annoying multiple reasons. Number one, when he comes on the field, onto the field, turn 1, defense up on spawn, 2 turns. Then on top of that, we talked about the dodges already. Dive bomb, ability blocking you. Basic attack, offense down, and then solar beam, clearing 2 positive effects off your team. And then guess what? there are some times where Vision is also with Scarlet Witch, so he's also then going to apply bleeds to your team too. Bro, I don't understand why he gotta be that way. Like, it's not even nice, bro. Why he gotta be that way? I don't like Vision. This is a character, once again, that I cannot stand in raids in Marvel Strike Force. I don't know why they're like this. But listen, y'all, this is just my list, man. This is my list. The best thing that I can say when it comes to Vision, let me wrap this up properly. Best thing I can say when it comes to Vision, man, is just to try to focus him down. To try to focus him down. If you have Maw on your team, if there is other, controllers that are also in, that node, if you have Maw, then try to take out the other hero controllers. That way you can gain immunity. That immunity can help, when it comes to Vision as well. So that's a big thing that you can do. But like I said, man, try to target him down. Like I said, these are characters, guys, that I think are the most annoying in raids, characters that you want to try to take out first, when you are facing them in raids, in my personal opinion. But I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are, guys. Let me know. Curious to hear. Appreciate y'all again. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe.